Hello and how's it? Chef Belac here. Today we're gonna make macadamia crusted wahoo. Here's what you need. Almond flour, salt and pepper, coconut milk, some butter, and mac nuts, however you can get them. Last but not least, we've got some fresh, wild-caught product of USA wahoo fillets, courtesy of Hawaiian Fresh Seafood. They catch it, they cut it, they send it to you. It's a beautiful thing. Let's get the heavy lifting out of the way right away. We need to dump these mac nuts in the food processor. Want to keep them dry, coarsely ground. I'm gonna give it 2 more pumps. Yes! Next step, let's melt some butter. We've got about 3 pounds of fish here, so I'm gonna say let's melt the whole damn thing. Hawaiian Fresh Seafood was nice enough to send me the whole half side of an ono, aka wahoo. First thing we're gonna do is take these fish market fillets and just remove the last of the bones. Here's what that looks like. What we're left with here is just the center scrap, a little bone towards the tail end, and a little bit of bloodline. This just cleans it up, makes a great dog treat. Good boy. Just gonna repeat that process for each of these portions. Next step, we're gonna cut these in cross sections. This is gonna be your ultimate serving size, so. Okay, so we're left with a cutting board full of wahoo fillets. You can see we've got some smaller pieces, some bigger pieces. Now, since we're gonna be baking this, we can go ahead, cut the big pieces into cross sections to better match the size of the others. Next step, we're just gonna do a simple salt and pepper job on the top of these ono pieces. Next step, we're gonna lube up our baking pan a little bit. I've got some avocado oil on hand, that'll work just fine. Spread it around. Now in a mixing bowl, we're gonna take those mac nuts, pour them on in, add the butter, start mixing it up. You see how much almond flour you're gonna need. Might be looking at 1/4 cup here. Mix it up. If you're so inclined, you could add some breadcrumbs, some panko at this point, whatever suits your fancy. I trust everyone had their oven preheated to 425. Good. Because now we're gonna put our ono fillets in the oven just for a few minutes, get them primed. Just gonna set the timer for a quick 3 to 4 minutes. We're gonna bring them right back out after that. All right, now we're talking. I just want to get a little pre-cook on the outside, because now's where the magic happens. We're gonna get each of these fillets, dip them in that coconut milk, shake off the excess, set them back down in the pan. We're gonna do this for all of them. The next step, we're putting on the final touches. Here's that mixture. In the time that the fish has been cooking, the flour absorbed a lot of the moisture. We're just gonna lay this on thick. Last step, these go back in the oven. From whence they came. 5 more minutes. Moment of truth. Oh, yeah. So the idea here is to get the mac nut crusted and preserve the tenderness of the fish inside. Looks like we did a perfect job here. Now we want to cool off the pans a little bit. Let the crusting crust itself. Bon appetit.